Mike Tyson will win the fight because it's Tyson.
Good to see you.
So Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul.
Meet you, bro.
Look, to maintain order, we're going to allow you guys 45 seconds to answer my question.
So we got 45 seconds and let's see what happens.
The opponent has 45 seconds to respond.
It's not like a presidential debate.
Yeah, Tom.
Obviously, it's presidential debate, right? It's Mike Tyson. Who do you think you are talking to? It's Mike Tyson, the only boxer in the whole world who is up there with Muhammad Ali.
Tell me about it.
All right, all right.
When I'm here, it's important.
Hopefully it's not 2v1 like Trump had to deal with.
No,
Nah,
you good. You good, Phil. You good. You guys ready?
Go.
All right, let's get it. I'm going to start with you, Mike.
And yeah, I'm just saying that Mike is just cool and calm, right? And Jake, he's trying to sound, how do you say, a little bit chatty guy, right?
Why'd you agree to take this fight with Jake Paul?
I believe this is going to be great for boxing. I believe we're going to win.
Yeah. And this is the most amazing thing I ever hear about Mike Tyson because almost every time Mike thinks he's going to win. And I also think Mike is going to win, right? Because he has the experience. He knows how to handle opponents like this and he has handled. That's why he's the #1 boxer in the world.
Jake, why'd you agree to take the fight with Mike?
Man, he's a legend, you know. This is the guy. This is one of the two most famous boxers to ever live, him and Muhammad Ali. This is a dream come true for me. I'm inspired by Mike, his story, you know, what he's persevered through. And to be able to fight him and to share the ring with such a legend is a special moment for me. And it's historic. And the fact that we did it with Netflix, it's the biggest fight of the century. And that's what I love to do. Make history, have fun, and go to war.
Well, to add on top of what does it mean?
And that's exactly what I'm saying. Mike is the legend. And I don't think there will be another someone like Mike in decades.
For boxing?
Everything, man. You know, this all came from ayahuasca ceremony. When I saw this happening, I saw the butterfly effect of every kid going into the gym the next day, wanting to be like me or Mike. 700 million people watching on Netflix. And the impact this will have on the sport is unfathomable and it's untangible, quite frankly.
Okay, Mike, so what is it?
Well, you can see just Mike is just like, how do you say, that cool and calm guy, right? But Jake is doing a little bit more talking. Mike just says one word. That's impact.
You mean to be fighting Jake Paul? And same question to you. What does this mean for boxing?
To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen anything like this and probably never will.
I agree. Because Jake Paul is a massive media influencer, social media influencer. And Mike is the #1 boxer in the world. And these two are colliding with each other. Think about this. Most boxers are not that famous to go against Mike Tyson. But Jake Paul is. Right? Jake is on the famous side. Mike is on the boxing side.
Well, Mike,
And I agree. I don't think there will be someone like Mike and Jake going towards each other and fighting in a boxing for few years at least, I would say.
let me ask you this. What does it say about Mike Tyson if he knocks out a 27-year-old Jake Paul?
Like it's not somebody else to go out again. You know, this is going to be big. It's just, it's not like it's just some 27-year-old. It's Jake Paul.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And Jake had trained for years in boxing. And that's why he has so much confidence. And that's why Mike is not afraid to knock him out if he knocks him out in the fight, right?
Jake, same question to you. What does it mean if you knock out a 58-year-old Mike Tyson?
Yeah, when it happens, it's going to be a little bittersweet because I have love for him. But at the current moment, we're meant to go to war. He's trying to take the food off my plate. I'm trying to take the food off of his plate. And that's what warriors do. But
Oh, what are you talking? No one is taking food off your own plates. No, nobody is taking food off your plates. In boxing, you either win or lose. Like it's binary. It's not in the middle. Oh, I win, I lose. Maybe draw, right? But it's either win or it's either lost 99% of the time in boxing. Taking food off the plate? What are you talking, Jake? No one is taking food off the plate. Mike is rich, you are rich, and both of you are earning money. Both of you are multimillionaires. Both of you are famous. So no one's poor between both of you. So I would say the amount of money you will generate with this fight, it's not, no one is going to take food off your plate. Mike is not trying to take food off your plate, Jake, and Jake is not trying to take food off Mike's plate. They both are multimillionaires. Think about that.
But for me, I've dreamt this, manifested it, and it'll be the start of what has been a 12-year career for me in entertainment and acting and working and all the things I've done now into boxing. This is finally my moment and my time to shine, and I'm going to show the world who the fuck I am, because everyone's out of me. Everyone's had something to say. Nothing was ever given to me. I've had to work for it all. Suppressed by everyone, kicked off of YouTube, kicked off of platforms, canceled 5 times, and here I am, throwing the biggest event in.
Well, I didn't know Jake was cancelled. When was he cancelled? I didn't think he was ever cancelled. Probably he thinks that he had fight with his brothers, not fight, but arguments, right? Online here and there. These things happen when you get big, because there will be someone who doesn't like you, and there will always be someone who doesn't like you, no matter how good you do, right? So I think he's saying canceling about that, but I don't think it's cancelled, like cancel.
Really all of entertainment, actually. And now it shows to the rest of the world what hard work and perseverance can do. And I'm just happy to be able to show that to other kids who maybe have to go through adversity and have to fight and have to keep on proving themselves time and time again.
So from your answer, what I got is, you said when it does happen.
Yeah.
So you're gonna knock Mike out.
It's already written.
Okay. You heard that shit?
Really?
Making sure. I like that confidence right there.
This is the baddest man on the planet. Heavyweight. Look, just look at the fucking guy sitting here right now.
Right.
He's an animal. I just post Instagram pictures and I get a little scared because of how good he looks.
Yeah.
But I have to step up to this level and show people that I can accomplish the impossible. And that's what the story of Jake Paul is all about.
Now, Mike, a lot of people gonna point to your fight with Kevin McBride and say that that's when your skills base.
Yep, I've seen Mike Tyson's those videos punching its training partners. I don't know how to say, but Mike is tough. He's tough. He's heavyweight, and he has beaten guys way bigger than him, way bigger than his size, right? And if he punches you in the face, you're done.
So he dissipated 20 years ago.
My life has changed since then, and I decided to fight with Jones that was successful, and now the fight.
So people shouldn't even bring that shit up no
No,
more.
they should bring it up. They should see the difference from there to now.
Gotcha.
And the other thing is that Mike has not fought in the boxing ring for a long time, but here's the thing. He has that experience. He has that muscle memory. And that's the thing people should be worried about, because you have all of those years of experience and you have that muscle memory in your body. It's like trying to learn how to ride a bicycle, right? First time you don't know how to ride a bicycle. When you are an expert on bicycle, then after years, after 5 years, after 10 years, even if you don't do anything, you can still ride a bicycle. Same thing here. Mike knows how to box.
Yeah,
Until and unless his body gives up. Like, he's old, 58 years old. Maybe that's where he lacks off, because his body might give up. But let's see what happens.
my words to me are the biggest event in the history of events right now. There's never been any bigger than it. So what they have to say about that?
What you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's what critics do. They sit on their couches, they sit in their homes, and they have so many things to say because they're unhappy with their lives themselves. They'll try to rip people apart like me and Mike, who are actually going and fucking doing something.
Well, that sounds like I'm the one here critiquing him. And like, the only thing is that I like watching boxing, MMA, doing gyms, doing push-ups. Like, I even did 100 push-ups for like 150 days. You can watch on this channel. I recorded here, and on TikTok, I recorded it everywhere. So you can see, right? And the other thing is that I'm not critiquing. I'm just saying, okay, this is what I think, and that's it. If people like it, like it. If people don't like it, don't like it. And maybe there are other people who just choose one side. Oh, Mike Tyson is going to knock out Jake Paul. Only Mike Tyson. No, he's old. He might get knocked out, but who knows about the future, right? And Jake Paul, and there are people who are only on the Jake Paul side who are saying, oh, Jake Paul is going to knock out Mike Tyson. He is in his prime. I don't know, but I'm just being neutral. There are people who are taking sides, and I think Jake is saying to those people,
He had 11 pro fights, one amateur fight. How do you rate it?
Hey, listen, you've been successful in all those pro fights you have won, and that's what we're fighting.
It's been 4 years in professional boxing. And in terms of what I've done in those 4 years and the amount I've learned is more than any pro boxer. So just in terms of how much I've learned and grown, I'm the fastest growing and learning boxer in the sport. And that's what I rate myself off of. If you
Well, I would not say Jake is the fastest growing boxer. I would say he trains hard, but the thing is that there are other boxers who have more achievements than Jake. I think Jake is growing fast in boxing because like he has an influence and he was already famous before being a boxer, right? That's where he gets the advantage, and that's what he's trying to say, I guess.
To calculate how good I got from year 1 to year 4, no one else has made that progress. So really, to me, that's the most important thing.
Well, it's not no one else, but the thing is that you were famous, Jake. That's why. That's why you are progressing so fast in boxing. You're famous, and that's where you get to sell the tickets, right? That's where you make the most money. That's why you get the biggest fights, and that's it, I guess. And that's my opinion. I'm not saying I'm not taking your side. I'm not going against you. And that's just my opinion.
To focus on, and I have big plans, and I'm continuing to again do the impossible and show people what I'm capable of. And they chalk up what I've done to fights being rigged. Still, when he posts on his Instagram looking like a killer, hitting the shit out of the mitts,
Well, look at the face of the mic. He's just looking like that how do you say that killer look, right? And look at his eyes. Like it's just staring cold, stone cold into his heart, into his eyes.
top 5 comments are, if Jake wins this fight, it's completely rigged. And that used to bother me.
Right.
That used to bother me because I was like, no, I'm working so hard. Can't you fucking people see? But now I take it as a compliment because the human peon brain of the 99% can't even comprehend how good I've gotten and what I'm accomplishing in this world.
They telling me talking too long.
Well, most people say that 99% of the people can't comprehend. Yeah, I think 99% of the people can't comprehend, but there are 1% people who knows what you are doing, who know the actual situation, right? Okay, let's get back to boxing here.
There's not no Trump shit. They trying to give me the.
That's what I'm saying. I knew this was going to happen.
See, don't.
And we got all the time. We can make edits. What's your name? Joe. Shut the fuck up, Joe. Thank you.
Control. Do your thing.
No, bro, no. I don't know what happened there. Maybe something happened with the guy whom Jake is saying, shut the fuck up. He's just doing his work. Maybe something happened, but don't disrespect someone else who is just doing the work. I don't know the exact actual condition what happened there, but I think you should not say that to someone who is just doing his job unless he is doing something over there.
And he over there, don't harass me no more, Joe, nigga. Nothing on me. All right, now look, one thing that people cannot deny is your activity. This is your 3rd fight this year. You had 3 fights last year, 6 fights in the last 2 years. So boxers are fighting once every 2 or 3 years. Does that make you better as a boxer, the activity?
Yeah, 100%. And I have to stay active. I have to stay working towards my goal of becoming a world champion. So there needs to be 3 fights a year for me, at least. And that's how I get better, is under the bright lights and performing when there's adrenaline and nerves.
Gotcha.
Yes, I would say you should always stay active, because once you start to go off, you'll not go completely zero. But the thing is that when you are at the peak, there's nowhere to go except down, right? If you are not maintaining that peak, then you are obviously going down. So that's why you need to keep training every day.
I've always been,
And that's where you have to go to gym. That's where you have to box, whatever you are doing. You have to do it every day. And you have to live with it every single day.
in the gym training. I'm a boxing professional fighter. The activity's great. I had 15 fights when I was younger. I think the activity's great, but I'm prepared. I'm just ready to go.
Now,
Obviously, Mike is prepared because he has that muscle memory again. He already has those killer instincts in his body, right?
does a loss to Jake Paul damage your legacy?
I don't look at my life as a legacy. Legacy to me means ego. Who the fuck cares about my legacy? I'm gonna be dead soon one day. But that thing's not gonna win.
What do you say about your legacy?
I don't know about that legacy. It's his opinion. It's Mike's opinion, whatever he thinks. But the thing is that he has legacy. Maybe he doesn't care. That's his life. Let him do whatever he wants to do.
If you end up beating Mike Tyson, not just beating Mike Tyson, knocking Mike Tyson up.
Obviously, it would be the biggest moment in all of boxing history on Friday night when I put this man to sleep. So
Obviously, if Jack knocks out Mike Tyson, then that's the biggest. I would say that will be the biggest moment in the boxing. Only Buster Douglas was the one who knocked out Mike Tyson. And that's where Mike started to lose.
This is not gonna come true, young man.
hey, man, I respect your opinion, but it's just my time. The universe knows it. The gods know it. I know it. And you're going to know it. Plain and simple.
Okay, but next week, you'll see.
We will.
We'll see. And the whole world will see. Like, if Mike was in his prime, Jake would be knocked out in just seconds. The moment bell rings, Jake would be knocked out. I think that's the thing that would happen if Mike was in his prime, but he's old. No one knows. Let's see what happens.
That's the beauty of boxing, is the truth comes out, and by golly, do I love the truth.
Are you concerned if Mike hits you flush on the chin, this shit could be fucked up?
Yeah, yes, indeed. I have to be alert. This is a scary, scary man. He's a killer and has all the power still, clearly.
And still, look at his eyes. Still, look at the Mike's eyes. If you get in the ring, Mike will kill you. And I've heard this thing somewhere that when he gets in the ring, when Mike Tyson gets in the ring, he's there to kill you, not to fight. And if someone is there to kill you, then you better run away or you protect yourself.
In all the videos, all the sparring that he's showing, dropping his sparring partners, my mom is messaging, she can't even watch Tyson punch. She won't watch it because it scares her. And he has one of the deadliest uppercuts of all time. So, of course, I have to be ready and know that he's going to have some moments in there, and I'm going to have to persevere.
Now, Mike, go to a manufactured killer. How you respond to that?
I would say the deadliest weapon in the world is manufactured. That's a nuke.
I like that. I like that, man.
And I think it's scarier to be a peaceful man, waving Disney Channel wands around, and then to choose to kill.
Now, Mike, look, you criticize Jake's skills. What does that say about you if you lose?
Well, I'm not going to lose. So I can't even fathom losing. I can't imagine it.
That's where everyone should be off with, because Mike Tyson is coming in the ring with thinking that he's going to kill him. If Mike comes with that thinking, he's dead, I would say. Unless his body gives up or unless he gets knocked out.
He's not going to win. I think he thinks this is going to be a very easy night. It's not going to be an easy night.
I don't think that. I think it's going to be a war of ages. The fans are the ones who win out of this, but I know you, I know your soul on a deeper level, and I know myself, and I know you're not going to fucking quit, and neither am I. You could rip my head off, I can go down to the canvas, you can fuck me up, I could be bleeding from everywhere, and I'm not going to stop, and I know that's the same for you. That's the beauty of this, is I don't think it's going to be easy. I know it's going to...
But look at Mike. He's just stone cold, cool and calm, right? And Jake is talking and looking a little bit awkward, but the thing is, if both of them don't give up, then outside there's going to be blood. And there will be blood outside.
That'd be hard.
You got a great career, but in many ways, this is the biggest event that you've ever been a part of. What does this say about this night and this matchup?
First of all, no one else can do this but me, I believe. And like you said, this is the greatest boxing match in the history of boxing, and it's because I'm a part of it.
Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Obviously, Tyson is the GOAT, and he was the GOAT, he's the GOAT, and I think he will be the GOAT. But
he's the GOAT, man. And this is the do-si-do in Texas, the biggest fight. And I do think a dance requires two people, but that's the magic in this, is that we're, this yin and yang that is creating this massive fucking disruption and storm, massive fight. So, 2024, November 15th, the gods and the universe aligned us to do something magical, and it takes the both of us. But he's had a longer, illustrious career, and I believe by the end of my career, I will reign as the GOAT of this sport.
Now, a lot of people are saying that the Taylor Serrano fight should be the main event. Part one was a fucking amazing battle. What do you have to say to that?
It is there's two main events. How do you choose which one to put before each other? They're massive. I'm more excited to watch that than I am excited to take his punches. But yeah, man, I mean, it's massive, and I'm just so excited to see the rematch and for Amanda Serrano to prove all of her doubters wrong.
So who do you think won?
Close. Close. And major close.
But when you're picking, who do you think won?
I'll keep that thing to myself.
obviously. And I would go for Mike also, because he has got those experience. He knows how to handle people back his head. And the other thing is that Mike has the muscle experience. That's where I get afraid. When he starts jumping around, hopping around in the ring, Jake will be afraid, I would say. And I think he's afraid here too.
Oh, my opinion won't mean nothing on November 15th.
And when Amanda Serrano wins, Katie Taylor, I think we do the trilogy at Crow Park. I'll get Donald Trump.
I would say this fight will be the biggest fight after this presidential election.
To come in, he loves doing big fights. Since Eddie Hearn hasn't been able to get anything done over there, he's too busy trying to be in Katie Taylor's corner for the fight. Can you believe that? I mean, the clout chasing on this guy is fucking insane. But Katie, we'll make the trilogy happen in Crow Park. And
we get the sequel.
Yep.
Okay, say no more.
I'm like Star Wars, baby.
I ain't mad at you. Why does Mike...
Well, if there's a sequel, I don't think there will be a sequel like 3 fights with Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. That would not give the excitement, but the first fight will give the excitement.
Tyson win this fight?
Mike Tyson.
Why does Jake Paul win this fight?
And that's exactly why I am saying that Mike Tyson will win the fight, because it's Tyson. Think about this. He knocked people way bigger than his size at young age. at 20 years old, at 19 years old, at 21 years old. You used to knock people out for a living.
Because I'm Jake Paul. Man, this is just, it's my time. The other guys have showed this to me. I'm going to be faster, stronger, and more elusive. He's not going to know where I'm coming from. And I'm truly going to show the world that I outboxed Mike Tyson. And that's fucking wild to say. Oh, yeah. So I got you a gift.
Thank you very much.
I got you a gift, Mike.
You want no pigeon?
This is a pigeon.
Nice. That's a lovely reason right there. And here's the funny thing. Mike started the whole fighting boxing thing just because someone killed his pigeon. Okay, let's see what happens.
Pigeon from Southeast Asia. Very expensive. But I wanted you to have this.
Thank you, Jay.
Then a bit about that.
Huh?
Hey, you got Mike's love pigeon. Please
Yeah,
talk about that.
it does. It looks like a low budget pedigree.
Well, that was a lovely gift, but Mike said that was a low budget. Let's see.
We paid thousands of dollars for
It's
that.
an expensive pigeon. I've seen.
Well, might be low budget. I don't know how much that thing cost. I've never bought a pigeon, so I'm completely unaware of that thing.
Video of, and I'm not sure if you've seen it, Mike. Did you see his Instagram today?
But what?
Maybe it's good that you didn't see it yet. He has you guys face to face, and he's kissing you in the mouth in several pictures on Instagram. It's actually on his page, and it's kind of went viral today of him just stepping in you, kissing you in the mouth several times. Does stuff like that aggravate you?
I had to affect them people. And I affect them people.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw someone doing that. Like, I'm not going to say those words here, but it ends with Y, so you know what I'm saying, right? Someone made that with AI. I don't know why people are trying to do that. I don't care. Let them do whatever they do, but I just like to do my own thing. So that's what I'm doing here.
I've just never seen someone handle a pigeon. Yeah.
You got pigeon flies in your family, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Is it a low budget pigeon? Or
Well, he had no one loves him. He had no band or anything, so he doesn't belong to nobody.
we belong to you now?
I'll feed him to my falcon.
Oh,
So that's food.
In the falcon, yeah.
This is getting interesting. What do you have to say about this fight coming up this Friday? And then words for Jake.
I love it. You got a present to Mike. I love it.
I'm just ready. Ready. Let's go.
let's go.
Mike looks ready. You might start a fight here right now.
The do-si-do. I'm excited, man. And it's going to be a beautiful night. Amazing fights on the undercard. Amazing production. The amount of people showing up for this. The biggest stadium, the biggest platform, the biggest fighters. Doesn't get much better than this.
This is going to be an amazing spectacle this Friday on Netflix, and there's limited seats available on SeatGeek. Good luck, gentlemen.
Well, let's see what happens in the fight. I don't know who's going to win. Maybe Jake will win, but good luck because he's going against the Mike Tyson, not someone else. I wish both of them are good luck. I hope Mike wins because I like Mike and he's a legend.
You're really going to
I would say I would not like to see Mike Tyson get his name down in strike, something like that. And Mike doesn't care about that. That's just my opinion. Let's have a good luck. I hope Mike wins. Maybe Jake will win. That's fine with me. I don't care. Just entertainment for us, right? For common people.
beat him to your falcon.
Yeah, but I can't think of no way I can take him.
It's fucked up, man.
What?
Don't feed the negative.
I would never do that.
Now, thank you. Thank you for out for me, Mark. I don't kill me.
Well, that was the end, I guess, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's see the boxing and let's see who will win.